Hi guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today I have the amazing photographer, filmmaker, artist Mattias Klum in the building, and we're just going to have a little chat. So Mattias, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And just as we were having this discussion just before we started, I was just asking, what are the ethical things that photographers, wildlife photographers, need to think about before they go out with their cameras?
Well, I think knowledge is key, but it's key to preserve the nature we all love.
Yeah.
But it's also enhancing the quality of the work just by knowing. If you know a species, the more you know about a culture, a species, an ecosystem, there's shortcuts to better pictures, better sequences, whatever you're doing. So to me, that also is really helpful because you don't want to jeopardize an ecosystem or the species you're there to shoot, obviously. But by not knowing enough, you risk. Actually, you can risk the entire breeding season for a seabird, for example. So reading up is really important for many reasons.
Yeah. We just want to know what's in your kit bag when you go out doing landscape or wildlife photography. What are you carrying?
Z8s, Nikon Z9s. I also use wide angle zoom lenses a lot, 14, 24, 24-70, up to the big 600 f4s, 400.8s. But I'm sort of omnivorous. I tend to shoot the big lenses also for landscape and sometimes wildlife with the ultra wide angles. So yeah, it's sometimes difficult to let go of stuff. So I always have quite a lot of equipment.
But if you had a scenario where you could only take one lens, one body, and you were shooting landscape or you were shooting wildlife, what would that be?
Well, I think the new Z100 to 400 is remarkable. It's really sharp, and that works really well for, let's say, you work with lions or cheetahs or bears or whatever you're doing. So and the Z9, because it's really quick. It's a fast, high resolution camera. For landscapes, I would go maybe 24-70 perhaps, and a Z8, a nice tripod and a cable release, and so much love
and respect.
Always,
and respect.
Always. Yeah.
Amazing. So a lot of our photographers are obviously watching this. They want to know, what do I need to get started if I wanted to get into wildlife or landscape photography? What camera should I start off with? What lens do I need to buy?
Well, I think you could actually, you don't need, good gear is obviously an important thing, but nevertheless, it's just gear. What's really, really important is to find your language, find your style. So I know lots of photographers that actually use very simple gear, but are super, super talented and produce much better material than some pros that have hundreds and thousands of pounds in their camera bags. So it's really, really about, it's like being a chef or a violinist or a guitar player. It's really learning how to use the things you've got.
You have. What's in your hands?
But I mean, okay, I'll try to come back to the question. But I think, a camera that will be part of you, so you can actually, and for me, I think learning how to shoot manually is quite important. So you're captain on your own ship. You know why this wouldn't look so good and why this looks amazing, because you learn you learn from scratch basically. And to me, that's photography.
Yeah. And Mattias, you take a lot of Zoom tours or photography tours. Why do you do that as an individual? Yeah.
The thing is, traveling, obviously, it's a pretty difficult situation because on one hand, we don't want to travel too much because of the footprints, obviously. But on the other hand, some species are completely dependent on ecotourism to survive. So by taking photographers or visitors to some of the most endangered ecosystems on the planet, it's really a way to share experiences, help them improve their photography, but also actually helping nature and conservation projects. So that to
Amazing.
me is very important.
And do you have an upcoming trip next year?
Yeah, we're going to Iceland, I think Madeira, Costa Rica, Galapagos, and in the midst of my book projects and film projects and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah,
Oh, amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking time to sit with us.
Thank you.
And for giving our photographers and aspiring filmmakers and artists a bit of advice on how to get started and the things to watch out for when they get into this type of photography.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.